Thanks for watching another episode working on GTRs. Unfortunately, we're not on the way to America at the moment. As you can see, the 32 is still in the background at the workshop here. We missed the boat. I did get the car ready. We were loaded up on the trailer, and I think the thing that tipped it over the edge was the highway between here and Sydney. The Bruce Highway blew up with an explosives truck on it between here and Brisbane, and I couldn't get down. The only way to get down was go inland, and it's like kangaroo tracks and bush. I wasn't taking my GTR on a trailer down through there. So unfortunately we missed it, but I will be there next year, mark my word. It is finished, so let's take a look and see what we did. Underneath the bonnet, single throttle body, as you might have known. Sorted that out. We got a bigger turbo. We got gold hypertune clamps. I also have a set of gold RB26 cam covers to go back on it. I'll show you what it looks like in the boot. It's pretty cool. There you have it. Check this out. So we've got our dry sump tank. We've got our electronic steering reservoir and pump. We've got a bit of nitrous. We've got the catch can for the dry sump tank, and then we've also got our PMU16, the ECU Master PDM. And then yeah, everything else is ready on this car. We're gonna go for a drive. So let's get the 32 set up and we'll go for a spin. Actually, I've decided, you know what would make a really good sort of bit of content is what you have to do when you've got a billet block and you want to drive it on the street. So we'll put it up in the air, just have a quick look underneath it. Rightio, so once we've checked underneath it, I actually did a bit of a height adjustment while I was under there too. Then also check the oil tank obviously, and then she's ready to fire up. So isolate, turn him on. Got her. So we're in neutral. See how it says neutral on the dash? I kind of look at that one more than I do over at the Hollinger one. The Hollinger one's also very slow to turn on. There you go, comes to life. Gearbox and neutral. So I'll probably just forget about it, but I'll probably try and train myself to look over there as much as I can, because I'll probably change this screen to, keep you watching, that one there is a good one, this one. So now we know we're good to go. She does not like that cold start. We're good to go. Doesn't it? How good does it sound? Listen to the tin out the back of the tin, 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 tin. Sounds like a two-stroke. And there we have it. That's how we warm up a billet block. It does take a while. Literally probably been out here for 25 minutes, maybe half an hour, and just checking everything slowly. And it's, at the moment, it's so touchy with this new drive-by-wire single throttle. No leaks as far as I can tell. Coolant system's bled. So we're pretty well ready to go for a cruise. So I just went for a big Sunday cruise. Well, the biggest cruise I've actually ever been in this car. Went for about 45 minutes, and then I brought it back and detailed the whole thing under the hood, underneath. It's looking sick. So that's a nice way to end a Sunday, end a weekend on a high note. working on the 32 and we're actually just prepping it for the dyno. The biggest thing with this car is when we went to the all-wheel drive dry sump setup is we swapped a lot of stuff over to PRP stuff, and 90% of it is great. I'm keeping it on the car, but there's one thing that I'm removing, and it's nothing to do with their product. It's more so just me wanting it to look half factory again under here, but I'm going to be pulling these covers off, wrap them up in plastic, and we'll keep them for the next build along with these coil packs. So the reason I can't run the coil packs is, well, I could, but I wouldn't be able to put the coil cover on. And then I'm thinking, well, you might as well leave these covers on. So I have to go back to the good old R35 coils. So what we got here is some Howtech R35 coils. I believe they're just like Hitachi. Here they are, they even say on it. I put them back on, we have to remove the other ones. The beauty of it is you can go between the R35 coil pack and the bigger coil pack very easily. I'll show you the cam covers now because they're fucking so sick. I'm gonna start with the easy stuff and the stuff that we all get done, and that's the coil igniter. The second thing he does is he offers the AN fittings, and he offers them recessed right down really low, especially if you've got a 2630 setup. The third thing he offers is the numbers. So you can change the numbers to 28, 30, 32, or 36, 34, whatever you mad motherfuckers are running. So he can change that. I decided to leave it. With the cam angle sensor, if you look on the back of the cover, you'll see that there's a triangle piece coming off it, recessed down. What he does is he actually welds a piece in there somehow and makes this round, and that's pretty damn incredible if you ask me. And that's I've filled in this twin turbo hump. So on a factory GDR, there's a recess in this part to clear the charge pipes. Actually, I'll show you on the 33. So you can see it's a massive hole. It's like a big, it's almost half the cover cut away to allow for that pipe. I actually haven't even looked underneath to see how it looks. Oh yeah, so he leaves the hump there, and yeah, that's pretty insane. So the last thing I can't forget, we've deleted the oil cap. Because we dry sump, we don't need the oil cap. So we've now got a full set of mad RB26 cam covers. I'm gonna get stuck into it. You're helping out. Trying to have a look at a coil pack. Oh, don't bite it. The beauty of having dry sump on your RBs is it means that I don't have to put the baffle kits in, so there needs to be no baffling. So that's it. What am I gonna do now? That's right, we need to fit the airbox. Yeah, here we go. Badass raw airbox. Fuck, it's gonna look so sick. We just need to cut there and kind of shape it into it so it's all one. So I think we can do it. I'm going to get a black text. This is the most exciting part of the day. Time to go for a spin. Actually, I probably should set the base timing. It's probably a good idea actually. I'll do that. Thanks for watching another episode working on GTRs. The 32 is back, gold covers look amazing, couldn't be happier. Also, if you haven't noticed, we've been wearing this Waverley jewellery this episode. If you want to go and check them out on Instagram, jump on their website, check them out. They've got really cool male jewellery. Check out some cool stuff, and if you see anything you like, use the code NORIFactory for a 15% discount. Thanks for watching, until next week.